Welcome, nerds and nerdettes, to another episode of My Cat is Bugging Me. Hello, welcome back to another episode of Fuck This. Why, hello. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. So, I got a pretty good shipment. It's been a little bit rough lately with the pre-screens, so I decided to up my pressing game and double check a lot of the stuff before I sent in the 9.8s, and did a lot better this time, because the last one was 11 or 12 out of 50, which was brutal, and this time I think was 16, something like that. 32 out of 50. A lot better. So, yeah. Everything's coming up Millhouse. I really didn't send in anything with a spine tick, because I've been trying to get away with that here and there. It hasn't been working. And trying to leave stuff in the press for a lot longer. I got a dedicated cold press just arrived today. And I just sent off a bunch of really good stuff. I sent off all my best books for grading, and I sent off some other stuff that's going to get graded, anything above a 9.0, and then 225 pre-screen 9.8 submissions yesterday, so those will all be coming in. And yeah, so we got some great stuff to get into today here. Just a quick reminder, I'm running stuff in this local auction every Monday. Yeah, there's tons of great stuff. I'm not really moving raw books as much anymore. If you see anything you want in these videos, let me know quick, because as far as raw books are concerned, they're going to the auction house. I'm kind of only going to be dealing with slabs moving forward. And yeah, just because I like pressing a lot, and it already takes a lot of my time, so slabbing is kind of my main thing I'm doing now. So here's some housekeeping. I'm a massive Bret Hart fan. This is the ultimate Bret Hart figure, in my opinion. You can even see the Hart Foundation on the back jacket. I'm actually going to get that airbrushed on the back of my leather jacket I've had since I was 15. So I wanted this because Bret Hart's coming for a signing. So I'm going to get him to sign, not over his face, but down here. And to even Jesse, because this is never getting sold to anybody. And yeah, I'm also getting my jacket done, so I might get him to sign that too. I've been a massive fan since I was a kid. There's only a couple, you know, Undertaker, Stone Cold, and Bret Hart would be like especially Undertaker though. Him and Undertaker is probably my favorite ever. But anyways, kind of sad. This thing got absolutely destroyed in the mail, and the seller gave me a pretty good price. This thing was mint, but he kind of just put it at the bottom of a giant box with a bunch of loose packing material on top, and the thing got kicked around, and now it's got some damage on it. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to handle this yet. I want to keep this, and yeah, I really wanted to give that guy a good shout out, but I'm not going to mention him yet. Anyways, I'm still happy to have this. So yeah, I also got Uncanny X-Force Omnibus, which I'm very excited to be reading. And yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Anyways, let's get into this crap. So we're going to start with I don't know, we're just going to start here. So Wolverine 1. Had that a lot, about 300. I'm just going to give a rough FMV on these, and any price I give is pretty much the shipped price in US. If you're interested in any of this stuff, hit me up on Instagram, or they will be up on eBay as well. But Wolverine 8, 300 as well. So here we got Wolverine 10 in a newsstand. That one's 300. Here we got kind of a big boy. First Gambit. Pretty cool, 9.8. 600. I don't gotta say 9.8, they're all 9.8, so 600. Should be kind of hot right now. If you haven't seen Deadpool yet, get on it. Jubilee, 200. X Factor 1, 150. I think I'm going to drop these on the ground doing that. Fantastic Four, 348, 150. Here's something more obscure. Hawk and Dove 1, 250. I think it's, yeah, Rob Liefeld. That's why it's so expensive. Well, not real expensive, but more than I was like 250. All right, cool. 150, Web Spider-Man 1. I got a couple newsstands that are hopefully going to be 9.8 coming soon. There's going to be one of these in almost every submission. Spawn 1, 9.8. I don't like to send multiple copies of stuff on these pre-screens because I just like to have one at a time. You don't clog up the eBay or whatever. Spider-Man 1 Gold, 150. I think I said for Spawn, that's 150. Ghost Rider 1 version 2, 200. Here we got a cool one. See, when it comes to this, I almost want to keep this, but you know, everything's for sale. 450. Daredevil 183 in a newsstand. First meeting of Daredevil and Punisher. And Punisher shoots Daredevil right through the stomach and brutally murders him. And here we got Punisher Limited 3. Awesome cover. Looking all yoked. Look at those delts. There's no way that guy's natty. By the way, Ripping Corpse. You don't know that shit? Get on it. Chugging Pus. Highly recommend. Turned into Dim Mak and Hate Eternal, respectively. All right, so this one's a little bit annoying and hard to price out. So, Spoof Comics number 2, Bat Babe. I also had Spoof Comics number 1. These are both newsstand as well. There's really no census on this stuff, and I wanted 1 and 2 together as a package deal, but of course 1 didn't get the 9.8, even though it's fucking perfect. So I'm gonna have to send that one in again, but I guess I'm just gonna list this for now until the number 1 comes back, which is probably gonna be a while because I just sent off a pre-screen yesterday. But yeah, there's nothing on eBay. There's none of these in 9.8, so I don't know. 500 question mark? There's really cool art on the back too. I covered it, but there it is. So, Bat Babe. People call this like cheesecake. I don't know, big old titties. Tiggle bitties. You like that shit? All right, War Journal. Of course, it happened again. I wanted War Journal 6 in a newsstand, and it was a 9.8, but whatever, you know. And so here's number 7 in a newsstand, 200. Wanted those together again, but what you gonna do? And it also shows like this. I think I sent this in 2 times. It never got a 9.8, now it got a 9.8 because it's been a 9.8 the whole time. Fact. 400 Rust Special Limited Edition, number 1409. Full page Spawn ad. Yeah. So I don't know if this predates Spawn. Oh no, there's no way. Or maybe, I don't know. Anyways, 400 on that one. This I found kind of cool. I couldn't believe, you know, it's still cool. Judge Dredd 1. 150. Not the normal Judge Dredd 1 that, you know, everyone always looks at. Okay, here's the big one. So, you know, Adam of the Blue Marvel, or Legend of the Blue Marvel, I sent that in, you know, like a year ago. And it was around 950 FMV, and they bumped it up, you know, the 400 for the modern. And then I've gotten a couple other books that have been, you know, that Elf Quest was $2,000. They didn't bump that up. Then we got this. They didn't bump this up neither. Everyone knows this. Joker 2's coming out. They didn't bump that up neither. 2,200 on this. So I'd like to move this quick. Anyone interested, holla at your boy. We'll see what we can make happen. Batman 609, first Hush. Yeah, pretty sick. Sick cover, 150. Batman 635, first Jason Todd as Red Hood, and Mr. Freeze and Black Mask appearance. Why is that even on there? Anyways, 250. An awesome cover. First appearance of Damian Wayne. And first appearance of Professor Pig? Laszlo? I don't know. Losing me there, but Damian Wayne. Batman 666, 150. Yeah. Now we got some more real cool Batman stuff. Some of these trades go for crazy. This one's awesome. 300. This was actually like one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, even though it's kind of crap. A little bit crap. But fuck, that's a cool cover. I've had this before, but here we go again. Batman Mask of the Phantasm, 200. This is the Prestige version. Here we go, Batman, the official motion picture adaptation. This one's more expensive than the variant. Yeah, this one's 300. Val Kilmer in action. Here we got Batman The Long Halloween. I sent in a bunch more of these. Zip it. I sent in a bunch more of these. These are brutal with like the fingerprints and the oil on the back because they're all black glossy covers, but I got a couple more coming in. Anyways, 200 on that one. And here we got some awesome pop culture 80s stuff. I've had this before, but here we go again. Back to the Future 1 in a 400, or in a 400. It is 400. I could, yeah, I know. That's the price. That's FMV. It's craziness on these old ones. I think I only, maybe, that might be my last one actually. I've sent these in, I don't know if I sent this exact copy in a couple times or a different one, but finally got the 9.8 on this. I can't believe the price on this. 600. So I can maybe move within that, but yeah. Plus there's that new movie or whatever they're doing, so Beetlejuice. And kind of a fun fact, this and the Back to the Future and even that Batman, first Harley Quinn there, Batman Adventures 12, they all had waviness at the top. And I was on the forums asking people, a bunch of people are like, no, you got to press it out, you got to cold press for 24 hours. It's a defect. It doesn't seem like they care because these all got 9.8s with the waviness at the top. So I left that Batman Adventures 12 in there for 4 days in the cold press. It still had some waviness at the top. So some info for you. And the next book also had the waviness. Captain Planet 1, 250. Yeah, and the Planeteers. A Hero for Earth, 250. I believe I said 250 already. So here's a cool one. Since they're actually making this into an animated series, and here they are animated on the cover, and it's a newsstand. So there's one on eBay right now. The guy wants 400, so I'm asking 350 on that Newsy Married with Children one. Now we got a double. I really don't know how to price these. I'm probably going to try and sell them together because they're really, really cool. RoboCop 1 and 2, the official motion picture adaptations. It looked like there was someone trying to sell an 8 for like $400. So there's really no sales data. I think the closest sale was 250 on this, but that was, I think, a while ago. So yeah, I don't know. It's like the only ones on eBay and the only ones around. I've never seen these before. They're really cool. And they're kind of hard to find from what I've seen. So I was asking 500 for each of them. Open to offers on those. But I got no problem with these hanging on my wall for a while. What's his name again? Kane? Or, yeah, I don't know. If you haven't played that game, you gotta play the game. Mark Bagley art. So this is Mark Bagley art. I don't recognize any of these dudes on here, but... Oh, there's a pin-up Mark Bagley movie adaptation in here. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Is that a poster? I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, big improvement. I really have been trying to get my pressing game up. I got another press. I got a cold press on the way. I'm about to send in a bunch of magazines. And yeah, everything's going pretty damn good. Again, a reminder on my weekly auctions. On Monday, they ship worldwide. So check that out. And yeah, these should all be on eBay by the time this video is up. And also on Instagram, you know, if you want them. And yeah, everything's going pretty cool. Don't know where I'm going with this. If I want to say more, if I want to just stop this fucking video, or if I want to go for a tea or get a coffee or go to the...